Everybody's the shape. Man, I love this lighting. How about you guys? Comment below if you like it. I like how it changes colors and stuff. It gives it a nice ambiance. You can feel it. Now, at the end of the video, after we look at these debunks by Parrple and stuff, which are awesome, by the way, like, just trust me. At the end of the video, I'm going to be answering all the super comments donated in the last video, and it was insane how many people. I really appreciate it. But anyway, that'll be at the end of the video, so if you donated, just stay tuned after all the debunks we watch, okay? Now, I'm often asked, Shape, are they any other debunkers like you? And no, I'm one of a kind. That's a fact. But there's two debunkers that I watch myself that are really good. World of Mr. Gray, and there's a new kid on the block named Parrple, and he's no slouch. He's really good at what he does. I was thoroughly impressed, and I'm sure you guys are going to be thoroughly impressed as well. Now, I'm going to comment World of Mr. Gray, Off the Gray, and Parrple in the comment below. Those are two channels that I 100% expect to see you on, because it's a community of critical thinkers, and if anything, we need that.
Twins Paranormal, masters of their craft, ghost hunters extraordinaire, bringing you proof from across the water, educating the masses. Well, not exactly. Let's take a look at this little clip, shall we?
Yes, we shall, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be on like neck bone, sucker.
Now, not only is there rumors of devil worship, Satanism, witchcraft, and black magic, this place is just a solid concrete room. Like I said, there's rumors, but also there's proof. In the floor is a permanent pentagram that is made out of old copper coins.
Pentagram made of copper old coins? I'd have a chisel, and then I'd be on my way to the pawn shop.
Copper is supposed to conduct electromagnetic energy.
Copper is supposed to conduct electromagnetic energy.
Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
Okay, let's just iron out this little fact. Twinny Paranormal. Does copper conduct EMF, radiation, or energy? No, copper is in fact one of the most absolute and reliable metals when it comes to blocking and shielding from EMF. This is primarily due to its ability to attenuate magnetic and electrical waves. This has a multitude of common applications, generally in MRI machines, but most popularly in Faraday cages. They're used to block EMF. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to lower your IQ any further, I suggest you head over and subscribe to Twins Paranormal.
I mean, I've mentioned that in past videos, that they'll say how, like, devices work. Well, the ghost energy goes in and makes this light blink. They give you all this science in many different ways, and sometimes it actually sounds legit. You're listening to, well, that does make sense. But when you take the time to actually look it up and study the information for yourself, kind of like World of Mr. Gray Dan does, and Parrple, if you put an ounce of critical thinking, you start seeing holes in what these people tell you.
So, Mr. Lee, our favourite faker, he claims that we're to blame and we're pointing out things that we can't prove. Well, how about if I just threw some evidence at you that you can't even deny, even if you are Lee's biggest fan?
I'm Lee's biggest fan. Shut your mouth.
This isn't the big reveal video that is still coming, that I'm still working on. In this video, I noticed something as somebody in the comments had pointed me towards one of his videos. Where
That's another thing I like about the debunking community. A lot of time your subs will email you a debunk or comment a debunk, and it saves me and Mr. Gray and Parrple a lot of time from research. So always do that.
So he was pushed over the sofa, which he's now claiming he fell and wasn't pushed over. But obviously you're going to see where he makes his huge mistake in this video. He makes two huge mistakes. One of them is what some people would call an interpretive mistake, but it's actually factually correct if you want to have a look at it. And number two, it is an honest to God. Shape will be proud of this one, given his recent video.
Well, I'll be impressed. And it takes quite a bit to impress me, I'll just be completely honest. Takes a lot to impress me. Well, oh.
Just how much this guy funked it up. So, please take note at the very beginning of this video, it is dated on the 11th of May. So what we're first going to be greeted with is we're going to be greeted with Lee just waffling his way through the video as he usually does. This is to do with some of his famous Connect footage. Now, when we look at his Connect footage, we see him standing and he shouts something at one of his demon friends like, "You're a coward!" And all of a sudden, skadooch!
I can't help it. That just looks funny to me. I mean, that thing just bulldozed over him. And then, after he creates something that looks like he got pushed by the stick figure, he says he fell. So why make it look like he got pushed? Obviously.
The demon pushes him over the sofa. He falls over the sofa. I think he even realised how ridiculous he was being by saying this magical mystery demon had come through a portal and pushed him over a sofa. So he kind of backed off a little there because the whole video just takes a turn and gets even crazier. You see Lee makes his way towards the camera and he starts showing his neck to the camera to preempt what's coming. Now, what we're going to see here is we're going to see, if we look very closely at Lee's neck, he's wearing his wedding ring on his left hand, so he's reaching over to the right hand side of his neck. He's pulling down his hoodie and there are scratches. Now, this is where the first problem is. Anybody knows me from the Facebook group knows my history and what I used to do for a job. And my wife also still works in a medical field, and we both looked at this and laughed because those cuts there aren't new. You can actually see some slight scabbing on the upper deeper cut and scabbing on the bottom more deep cut, which he goes on to say some absolute nonsense about. But this is where he totally messes up. Lee is insane and loves the attention that his audience give him, and this
I agree with some of that, Parrple. Like, for instance, look how often Lee post videos. That's it. And he has to be in the most haunted place on the planet, bar none. What? He should be on the news.
And this is what made him prone to this mistake. Lee loves to upload, and the more attention he gets on one subject, the more he will milk that subject for all it's worth. At the moment, he's milking SLS for all it is worth. And this is where you screwed up, Lee boy. Let's take a note of this next video, shall we? What's the date of it? That's correct. The date is the 12th of May 2022, or otherwise known as the day after, or tomorrow. Not tomorrow to us in the real world, but tomorrow to Lee the day before. You get me? Just go forward. So this is another one of Lee's fantastic videos where he uses the same house alarm soundtrack, but this is where he makes the mistake. He shows his little head on the camera. That's the left side of his neck. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the right side of his neck. Right? See what I did there? Look at this. There are no scratches. Not a scratch in sight. All of those very nasty, absolutely definitely not cat scratches are no longer visible the day after. It's not real. Look at the comparison. There is nothing. It goes all the way up to his beard. Those cuts are no longer there. This simply proves it's all in the continuity. Just as Mr. Shape said yesterday, if you haven't checked out his video, go and check out his video about Lainey and Ben and the continuity fruit.
Guys, continuity, I mentioned it multiple times. Continuity is very, very, very important. Because that alone tells a story. There's so many ways to catch fake debunking, whether it's visually or like the last video by sound, continuity. Comment below as many ways as you can think of to bust a fake ghost hunter.
This is all from me. I just wanted to deliver this for you in the meantime while we're still waiting. Compile all of the evidence. Hopefully Lee will see. I don't know if he'll see it. I mean, I don't live under any ego. I'm an insignificant drop with a very, very, very tiny, tiny channel.
Well, Parrple, I'm kind of sure that he's seen it, but after this video, I know he'll see it. And I like modesty, and I like Parrple has that modesty. He's like, you know, I ain't got a big following, he may not see it, but he still puts in time and effort into his videos to debunk.
Okay, so guess what? I've had coffee again. And we all know what happens when I have coffee. I seem to develop this ability to sniff out some extra bullshit. Well, wait a minute. Because, yet again, our friend, Mr. Lee, just presented me with more evidence. So, as you know, I'm compiling this video to really just like be the chop axe and to take him down. And whilst going through some of his footage, it's happened again. It's just one of those glorious moments that you find by accident. And before we do this, hi Lee, I'm really sorry about what's to come, mate.
Hey Parrple, how many brothers you got?
Okay, so here we see a video that's titled, "What the hell is going on in my haunted house?" It's a recent upload from Lee, and it's something that's been bugging me for a while. Now, I wasn't 100% convinced that he had a house alarm, something I mentioned in an earlier video. I'm sorry to tell you that I came to the conclusion that the house alarm is all post-production sound design.
I drunk some holy water, guys. I drank some holy water. Oh. Shut up.
This is where Lee has totally shit on his own crumpet. Allow me to talk you through it. First, I'm going to play you about 10 seconds of footage. So as we can hear, Lee's house alarm is going off, which is, you know, house alarms do go off. And quite clearly that's some vape. But this is where things got a little caffeine induced. You see, I had a feeling, as I mentioned before, that he didn't have a house alarm. But I also had a feeling that Lee was quite lazy. And
oh, no argument here. Oh, the secret word in this video is blender.
And man, was I right. So I simply went onto YouTube and Googled house alarm sound effect. Tell me if you hear a similarity. Now that sounds very similar, doesn't it? Yes. Now, I did a little bit of looking on this, and as we can see, this is called an Einbrecher. There are a couple of people that might know what that means, only in Germany. But while Lee might say that that sounds a little bit similar and that proves nothing, I beg to differ, because I got one more thing to show you. Yeah, I do. So what I've done here is I've isolated both the security alarm and the sound from Lee's video. You can't tell them apart. So I've just made this a little bit larger for you, and I don't know if you can tell here, it's not just similar, it is exactly the same audio file. Not a similar audio file, it is exactly the same audio file. Is this coincidental? Could it be that Lee has the same alarm? Absolutely not. Impossible. If he had the same alarm and it was a recording, there is no way it would match the original sound file.
And obviously you guys know how sound works. No matter if it's a different device, multiple phone cameras sound different when you record the same sound. Distance from whatever is making the sound is going to be every foot closer or a foot further away, an inch closer, an inch further away. It's going to make a different sound. And whatever direction the sound is coming from. And echo everything, echo all of it. And Parrple in this case is absolutely right on that.
Well, these two sound files are 100% identical and absolutely from the same source. Even the volume level is the same of both of them. And it...
Now see guys, that's what I'm talking about. That is fantastic work from this guy. Like I said, you have to be subbed to Parrple and World of Mr. Gray. Now, go now and do that. Because, like I said, it's a growing community. And the more we grow, the more the word gets out. Because it's frustrating knowing that when you go to, like whoever fakes a video and you comment the timestamp and say, hey, you staged this, they can hide you from their channel. They can get your view and hide your comment to where they or any other person in the comment section will not see it. Yet it looks like you're commenting. That's how they silence you, but they can't if the community grows like it has been thanks to you guys. So, yeah. So, comment below what you guys think about all that. Now, the rest of the video is for the super comments, so I can answer them, and then if you don't want to watch that, that's the end of the debunk. I appreciate you guys. I love you. And let's go through the super comments. First super comment, I pinned this one, Bull Tank. That's the second video in a row, this dude, insane. Congratulations, Mr. Shape, on 14K. I'm glad I can be part of it. Me too. I really appreciate the support. I absolutely enjoy your work, my good man, so don't ever stop. Tank, you got it, pal. Never. As long as y'all watch, I mean, obviously. Mominator 7. Congratulations on reaching 14K subscribers milestone. Thank you very much, Mominator. I knew this channel would grow and thrive. I've been with you for a long time, yes you have. And I'm proud of what you accomplished. Not me, we. Keep up the amazing work, Shape. Here's to a bright future on this channel. Much love and respect as always. Mominator, much love from me to you. Miss Virginia, been here a long time as well. That was a ghost, I'm serious. Love your videos, Shape. Agree with you that this person and others who claim to speak to the recently departed, talking about Hope Paranormal, are FOS, full of beep. Thanks for breaking it down, Blackheart. Or just Heart, that sounded bad, Blackheart. Miss Virginia, you've been supportive a long time. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. It goes back to our channel. Mike O, again. Wow, I can't believe it, man, yet. It's humbling to see y'all do this. Once again, you have shed light on unethical individuals. Agreed. Your videos are far more powerful than anyone can imagine. I appreciate this content. You're trying to choke me up, aren't you? Michael of SSC. I appreciate it very much. I can't believe it. Thank you. For the Booze. Love the channel, Shape. You have been a great source for our podcast that I need to be on. For the Booze, and we'd still love to get you on the show. Thank you. Keep up the great work. Go to Facebook. We'll work something out. Thank you so much. Jane Darby. Thanks for all your hard work. You the best. Much love. P.S. How do I get a mask? That will be so epic. Join Facebook. I'll figure out something. I got people have asked me about that, and I don't want to overprice it or something, but and sign it. So I'll probably just send them for free. But just yeah, that's how. Debunkers Anonymous on Facebook. Robert Calder coming in clutch. Thanks for all you do, Shape. You're awesome. Always look forward to your videos. Keep them coming, my friend. You got it, buddy. Boo. I see you. Thanks always. Love your content. Keep on catching them fakers. Peace and blessings, Heart. Thank you. Boo. I see you. I appreciate that very much. You're the real deal. Gina Sotal and family. Thanks. I have been with you since 1K subs. You've been here a very long time. You're one of the OGs. Keep up the great work. By the way, we need an emoji of the Shape mask. Always lots of love. Well, I'm going to start members very soon. I'm going to put a little mask emoji for like different tiers. But anyway, we'll do that. Thank you so much, Gina and family. Norma HHV. Wow, what a donation. Thank you. She put gracias, which means I think that means thank you. I'm not certain, but no, Norma, thank you. John Leon Darkchild put thanks for all, Shape. And yeah, Hope and Huff. And that Ray Liotta 3 days later. Only trending lost people like the Petito videos from Hope and Huff and Cody ITC. I can't stand that. I can't either, John Leon Darkchild. But buddy, I sure appreciate that. You've done it more than once too. And John Leon Darkchild says again, wow, yeah, I don't like that channel at all. No respect, no holy love and light, real scummy, and Huff can speak with dogs. Oh man, thanks for that. Thank you, John, once again. DB's Potty put shut your mouth. 14K, let's get to 15K. Plus, you watched the whole video, DB's Potty, and she put much love. Much love to you too. Once again, you've done this more than once. Thank you so much. And Gina Sotal and family. What do you think of the TV show Portal to Hell? I've not watched it yet, Gina, but I'll check it out and then I'll get back to you and let you know what I think of it. I'm assuming you mean is it fake or real or my opinion on it. GenJ71, you always educate me on how they do it. Thank you. 1818 EMAC, thanks. I've been watching you for about a month now and happy I found you. I share your videos and always hit that like button. Oh, and I always leave comments on Jasco letting people know to check you out on your channel. And I really appreciate that, man, very much. Thank you, 1818 EMAC. Anyway, that's the video, guys. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear?